Hello Sagittarius, my name is Kimberly and I am Garden Witch Tarot. You can email me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. I will be doing private readings on a limited basis. For those of you who are returning viewers, thank you for coming back. I've been gone for several months trying to balance my life. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. So we are going to do a reading that will span over the next couple of weeks. Today is the 25th of April, 2018. So we are going to do a reading for our Sagittarian fiery friends, our hunters, for the next 2 weeks leading into May 2018, end of April, beginning of May. What have we got for Sagittarius? Feeling pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and cut. Okay, and we've got here at the bottom, we've got the Zero, the Fool, which is the first card in the major arcana, and it's actually the Zero card. And the Fool is about a new journey. So some of you may be embarking upon a new journey. And let me just go ahead and preface that this reading is not going to apply to everybody. My readings lately have been pretty specific. We'll see how this one goes. This is a general reading. And if it doesn't apply to you, please check back again. You know, the next one may. But, you know, there's so many people in the world and I can't read for everybody at once. So, the Fool is the Zero card in the major arcana. So, some of you are embarking upon a new journey. This is the beginning of the cycle. Some of you are trying something different. You're taking a leap of faith. For others of you, you may be acting a little foolhardy. You may be, you know, leaping before you look, and you may need to look before you leap. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading and find out what is going on with you, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. So at the center of this, which is either you or the situation, it could be somebody else in the situation, but we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So the Two of Cups is, hold on, my lighting is kind of messed up. I don't know if that's worse or better. But the Two of Cups is the card of some say true love, but you see this couple is sitting here and they're sharing a glass of, 2 glasses of wine and interacting with each other. And so, you know, this is a special thing between 2 people. And for you, this is in the reverse. So for some of you, there's a situation that's playing out where maybe things were romantic at first and they're not now. And what's crossing this card is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Ten of Pentacles is about finding happiness, financial balance. You see this is another, like a family scene, you know, children playing. The pentacles are there. This nice, prestigious house is in the background. So for some of you, since this is in the reverse, you may be dealing with somebody that wasn't true to you, or that you don't truly have these feelings for. And what's crossing you is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is how the cards came out. So for some of you, either this could go a few ways, and I receive criticism all the time, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about because you say it could be this or that. Well, it could be this or that, and until I, you know, do personal readings, I'm not really sure exactly always how to interpret these cards, because there's many meanings. There's layers to tarot. Okay, so one situation is that you're in a romantic situation, you're not feeling like those true feelings of love for this person, but you don't want to come out of this situation because whoever it is that you're in the situation is they offer you security. And this is upside down, you're afraid to lose it. So even though your heart's not really in it, you're afraid to let go of this person because they do offer you stability and you don't want to lose that. You're afraid to lose that. So in this case, I mean, you're kind of stringing somebody along. And that's kind of not nice, Sagittarius, and you know that. Or it could be the opposite, that somebody's stringing you along because you offer them a sense of stability that they're looking for, but they don't really have those true feelings for you. Okay, so it could be, you know, on your end or their end, or it could be that you've had your heart broken recently, maybe, and you found out that a situation that you thought was true love, you found out that there weren't, that they didn't have the mutual feelings maybe for you, or you didn't have the mutual feelings for them. And then again, it's somehow tied to your security. So it could be that this loss that you had is making you feel like you can't attain the happiness that you want to. It's maybe causing you to doubt yourself. So here at the foundation of this situation is the High Priestess in the reverse. So the High Priestess is the kind of the mate to the Hierophant, but she uses all the things that she has at her disposal. You know, she's got tarot and different magics and these books of knowledge, and she uses all of that to be enlightened and balance her life and make good choices and have good judgment. Like, everything goes into her judgment, and it's a very well balanced judgment. And for you, this is upside down. So again, in any one of those situations where either you're feeling doubtful of yourself because you've been hurt, or because you're not really, because you're holding on to somebody in a romantic way, even though you don't feel that way for them, but they offer you security, it's causing your judgment is skewed here. Your judgment is off. The balance in the situation is off somehow. Okay? And for those of you who have been disappointed and now you're feeling like you can't attain happiness, that's also a skewed view. It's like you're maybe leaning more on the emotional response of that than what will in fact happen, which is that in time, you know, things can heal. That can heal. But a lot of this is I think for the majority of you that this is you're really just not feeling this feelings for somebody, but they offer you security, and you're not using your best judgment and staying in this situation. So in the recent past, we've got the Knight of Swords coming in. So this knowledge, it is, what's the word? You're aware. This knowledge is available to you. And it may have come in swiftly. It may have been like you just woke up one day and we're like, oh my goodness, like I'm in this for all the wrong reasons. Or maybe you know that person is in it for all the wrong reasons. Like maybe one day they said something and you were like, wow, they're using me, if that's the situation. But this knowledge like came to you in the past. You're aware of your feelings in this situation. I'm not telling you anything new, is what I'm trying to say. But overseeing this whole situation is the Ten of Cups. So you really want this happy life, this happy, romantic, like exciting. You see these witches, they're here and they're so in love, and they've got all these 10 cups, and that's like an emotional thing. And the cat's here and he's very happy, and the children are playing, and the older one's taking care of the younger one, like, wow, what a great kid. And there's this, you know, little babbling brook in the background. So this is about that romantic happiness that you want, this idealistic thing that you have. And this is overseeing everything. And again, so you've got both of the 10s here, right? This is a big deal to you. This security that you're seeking is a very, very big deal to you. It's, you know, it's the driving force behind this. And you're justifying, it's almost, Sagittarius, like you're justifying staying in this situation by saying, oh no, I can pull this off. Even though you know that you're in this for like security, and you're acting kind of, I think we're acting kind of foolish about this. You're like, even though you know how you feel, you know that you don't have these romantic feelings toward this person, like you want it so bad. You want it so bad. You want that 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Cups, which I think are both beautiful cards. But you want that so bad that you're willing to just move forward. You're just like, oh well, even though like I know I'm not super duper happy or satisfied in the situation, like you're telling yourself that you can be happy enough, and you're like, I'll just keep going with it. So in the immediate future, we've got the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So we've got so far 3 10s, you know? The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and now the 10 of Wands. And the 10 is like, kind of like the completion of a cycle. The 10 of Wands is, you know, she's carrying this burden, all these 10 brooms. She's carrying them uphill, and as you can see, she's struggling, but you know, she's got the tenacity to get up the hill. But for you, this card, Sagittarius, is in the reverse. So in the immediate future, I think you're going to be really stressed out and burdened. Like, this is really burdening you because you want to proceed forward in this situation, even though you know that this is not the best thing for you. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but somebody is playing music so loud you can hear it all the way inside my house. So then what we've got for you is the Empress in the reverse. So the Empress is, it can be the card of Aries. It can indicate a female Aries, but this is more like, because this is in the spot for you and it's in the reverse, this is like the Empress creates things. She's the mother from which life flows, and you can see she's depicted in this card and in many cards and in many tarot decks. She's depicted as pregnant, and that is one of the indications that life comes from her, like directly. And all of these fruits that are you know, being born on this tree, and you know, the animals and the flowers, it comes from her power right here. And for you, this is in the reverse. So this is really stifling your, I think, the flow. I think you're misunderstanding how, or you're trying, it's not that you're misunderstanding, you're trying to tell yourself that you can make this work, this situation work, when you know that it's not the thing to do. Like, it lacks integrity, Sagittarius. And this could be the opposite, but it lacks, you know, like I said at the beginning of this this video, that my readings have been very specific, and this is going to only apply to very specific people. But this is, you know, the Empress can also, the Emperor is a card of Aries, so it can just also be another fire sign. But, like, you've got it wrong. You're thinking, you know, like, it's like your mentality is just, I can make this work. I really want the things that this relationship has to offer, and so I'm going to make it work, even though on the inside, where you are your most authentic self and where you are most honest with yourself, where your integrity lies, Sagittarius, you're telling yourself, I can make it work. But on the inside, where that integrity lies, that little kernel of fundamental truth that you can't get away from, you know that it's total shit. Okay? Like, you're trying to make it something that it's not. I made a video for, who was it? Maybe, I don't think it was Taurus, maybe Gemini. I don't know, but I called it, you know, this apple is not an orange no matter what you say. And it's the same thing here, Sagittarius. Like, this situation, like, it's either not okay that you're being pulled through this situation, or it's not okay that you're putting someone else through this situation. When you have that kernel of truth, and you know that like, you're just telling yourself, like, oh, for example, and this may resonate with some of you, well, okay, I caught him or her cheating last month, sending a bunch of texts to somebody else, but they offer me security, or, well, they hold the door open for me, or what else ever, so it's okay. So it's okay, like, because maybe I can't do better, or maybe you're texting somebody else, or in connection with somebody from the past or something, and they offer you a little more excitement, and you're like, well, I'll go ahead and text them, and it won't be serious, and I'm not really, like, into this person, but they offer me, you know, they're able to buy me the type of car that I want. It's real shady. And then other people, or in your environment, is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles is about working towards something, like honing your craft, honing your skills in a certain area, maybe financially, and people are seeing that you're not putting work into something, or you're seeing that the other person in this situation is not putting the work that is required, or that this situation deserves. The work is not being put into it. And then in your hopes and fears is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is about that Ace of Pentacles, that security. You're worried about the security falling through, like the bottom coming out, and the result, the end of the story that we have here is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So, you know, this could be taken either way. This could be that you're going to go ahead and keep going forward with this offer, with this situation, even though you're fully aware that you're not putting the work into it, that this isn't the situation that you had envisioned for yourself. It's like it's like 7 of the little things that you really wanted, but like 3 of the major things that you really wanted are missing, and you're like, oh, I can do it. I can do a 7. It's like a compromise, but you're going to keep going forward with it. Where that other person is going to keep going forward with it. They're going to keep on with the offers and dragging this situation out. The situation is not coming to an end soon, and it's going to become burdensome. Cumbersome. Can't even talk. So just think about this, Sagittarius. Think about what it is that you really, really want. Like, you know, you can pursue this, but is it the wisest thing to do? You know, it's because you want this, and I get it. Everybody wants this, and it may be for some of you like you're in a situation where, you know what, I've searched the world over and I can't seem to manage to find the perfect thing, so I'll settle. But you can find the perfect thing, I promise you. There are 7 billion people in the world, Sagittarius, and there's somebody out there who is as ambitious as you, and as sexy as you, and as exciting as you, and who wants to do the same things you do, whether that's stay at home and bake cookies or travel the world or whatever it is. So don't settle, and it's not fair. Like, if you're the one in the position that you know that you're settling, like, just put the shoe on the other foot. How would you feel if somebody came to you, or if you found out, like, oh, you know what, so and so's not really that into you, they just like that you have a good job, that's the main reason they stay with you. Like how would you feel? You would be devastated. So if you're the one doing that to somebody else, then consider how you would feel. And if somebody's doing that to you and you're thinking, well, it's okay, like, I can settle for that, I can do with 7 of the 10 things, then reevaluate yourself there, Sagittarius, because having everything that you want is worth the wait. Okay, so I need an oracle for Sagittarius the next couple weeks, please. And here we go. Okay, so this is the Oracle of E. I didn't introduce my cards. The Everyday Witch Tarot is what this is, by Deborah Blake. She's wonderful. It's a wonderful set. And this is the Oracle of E by Pam Grout and Colette Barron Reed. And this is your card, number 33, Open Your Presence. I'm sorry that these videos keep going long. I keep thinking I'm going to shorten them down, and then, you know, I just keep rambling. It's Open Your Presence. It says, ever seen a time-lapse film of a flower blooming, its petals opening wide? That's your new role model. Visualize yourself opening your arms wide, embracing all the prosperity and abundance that's flowing your way. Receive, 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 and then pass it on. So I think this is a great message to go along with your reading. And it may seem like it's a little less connected than sometimes they are, but I think you need to have something to work toward, and to remind yourself of what is worth settling for and what's not. So embrace all the good things that are coming toward you, and then pass on that goodness. Help somebody else. And you may learn something about yourself. You may see some of the things that you really want. Some things may come to light to you that you're not worth, that you're not willing to settle on. So that was a heavy reading, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and I'll see you back as soon as possible for another video. Thanks, Sagittarius. Bye.